Welcome back. In this video we are going to learn another one of the important command of Unix, and name of that command will be head command. Head command always provide the output of the first part of the file. Its syntax will be something like this: head, after that option, and after that file name. Okay, now for practice purpose I have already created one file, cat test3.txt. This is a 25 line of files, so whenever you are writing head command, then by default head command will print first 10 lines. Okay, so head, if I will keep after that file name test3.txt, now you can see that only 10 line it is printed. Okay, there are 25 lines of file I have created. Now the next thing is, if you wanted to see the first 15 lines of file, then what you will do, head -15 test3.txt. this will create first 15 lines of file. Now instead of 15, if you wanted to see only 5, then what you have to do, just you have to add -5 test3.txt. okay, now you can see that only 5 lines was printed. Now this is one way you can write. You can also write like this: head -n number, after that 5, file name test3.txt. This is also the way you can print. And if you want, you can compare two different files also. For example, test3.txt I have created. Now one more file I have created. File name I have kept test4.txt. in this file you can see that I have added some names. Okay, so what happen if I want to see all the default file name of this test3 and this test4.txt also, then what I will do, head test3.txt space, after that test4.txt. so this will print multiple file name. You can see that before the file name start, header name also was given. Okay, now if you don't want to see the header name, then what you will do, we will just write head -q. now you can see that header name is gone. So by default 10 line is given, so I told you by default 10 line it will print, to 10 line it was printed. If you wanted to required number of line, as like say you wanted to see only 4 lines, so that also you can do. 1 minute, yeah, that also you can do like this, it will print, not a problem. Yeah, like that also, if you wanted to remove, you can use like this also. Okay, now what if you don't want to see all the file amongst all the 25 lines of a file, means all the file data except the last 5 data? Then what we will do, head -n, and after that again -5. what this -5 will do, it will remove the last part of the file, 5 file it will exclude. Now let's add test3.txt. there are 25 lines of file. Now it is only 20 it is saying. Now what I will do, I will remove 25 to 24, last 24 lines of file data I don't want it to see. So now it will see only 1 line of data on that file. Okay, now if you wanted to see all the time header also, then in that scenario I can use -v. -v will help you to display the header. In header you can see that file name it is given, that also we can do. Okay, now instead of number of file, if you wanted to see the bytes, for that what we will do, we will use -c, and for example let's say I want to see 10 bytes of that file, first data, first 10 bytes of that data of that file. So now it can only first 10 byte it is showing. Okay, now if I will increase then 10 to 100, then Okay, only that much it cancels. So this is what is the summary of the head command. Now we will talk about one more command. The name of that command will be tail command. By head command you can understand it will provide the output of the first part of initial part of the file, right? Tail command will provide the last part of the file. So we will use the old test3.txt and test4.txt only to understand this how tail command works. So syntax will be also similar like this only. Option file name. Okay, so test tail option file. Now what if I wanted to see the test3.txt? It will display, if you will observe this one properly, this is displaying last 10 lines of the file. Okay, you can also write like this, or if you wanted to see in the number of files, for example only last 5, I can print like that. If we will check this one is started from last file, this one, so last 5 it was printed. Okay, now instead of that we can also, I think, write like this. That is also will provide the same result. And also we can write like this. This is also will provide the same result. Now if I wanted to see all the file except the first 5, so in that scenario I have to write +5 and it will provide all the files except the first 5. So for example, let's to understand what I will write. Instead, it's a 25 line of file, right? 25 line of data. So instead of 25 I will write here 24. Okay, now what if instead of 24 I will write one more 25? This is a 25 line of file. Okay, let me check the file line. Cat test3.txt. so sorry, 1 minute. vim test3.txt. to see the line number, command is colon set and u. This is a 25 line of file and I have written 24. So from 24 it is printing and rest of the file it is not printing. Okay, now let's try one more time. So what I said here, I told you, see here I have written 24, so it will start from the from 1 to 23. The line won't display. From 24th it is going to display, so 24, 25. Now what if I will write here 25? So 1 to 24 line we won't able to see, but from 25 we are able to see. Okay, so this is how the tail command works. Now from tail command also we can see multiple file name. For let's say test3.txt, and here I am going to write test4.txt. so you can see that it is showing from the last 10 lines of a file in both test4.txt and test3.txt. You can understand that head and tail both are vice versa command. Head displays the first part of the initial output and tail displays the last initial part of the output. We can also use the byte section. If I wanted to see how many bytes it have implemented, we can write like this -c, and here I'm going to write, let's say I wanted to see 10 only, then from the invalid number of bytes, if I have to give the byte number, so byte number I have given 10. Now this is both the command we have seen, head and tail command. Now what we will do, we will go to the Hackerrank and from there we will try to solve all the head and tail programming challenges. Okay, let's go. So in this problem what we can see here, in this challenge we practice using the head command to display the first n lines of a text file. First n line, display the first 20 lines. So what is the way to display the first 20 lines? Head, after that -20, that's it, right? After that file name it will be there, but in this it is a Hackerrank console, so it will automatically pick up. So let's just run code here. Sample test case 0 successful. Now submit the code. So this programming challenge solved. Let's go to the second one. Okay, in this challenge we practice using the head command to display the first n character of a text file. Display the first 20 characters of an input file. Okay, head -20. That's it. Job will be done. Run code. Okay, it's not showing the. Just put the first 20 character. Okay, I printed the first 20 line. It should be the first 20 characters. So to print the 20 character will be -c, after that 20. Successful. Now submit the code here. All the test cases got successful. Now we will see another one. This is middle of a text file, programming challenge name, and here it is asking display the lines from line number 12 to 22. So this is a little bit tricky one. Okay, so I have to display between the files from 12 to 22. First of all, what I will do, I am going to use head command, and I will tell that head command to display all the 22 lines. Okay, after that I am going to use pipe command. Here you can see a pipe command, and in the pipe command what I will do, I will tell that exclude first 1 to 11 number of a file from the first. So for the tail plus 12, I have already shown you some examples. Now if you will see here it is head -22, it will display 1 to 22. After that, whatever it will provide the output, it will go to the tail command and it will exclude 1 to 11 at the beginning. So whatever between them, it will be between 12 to 22. Now I think this is the right programming logic I have written. Let's run the code. Okay, sample test case 0 successful. Let's submit the code. Okay, both the test cases got successful. Now let's see another programming challenges of Hackerrank. Now this is another programming challenge, tail 1. Okay, in this challenge we practice using tail command to display the last n lines of a text. We display the last 20 lines of an input file. Last 20 lines, so it will be something like that, tail -20. That's it. After that, file name should be there, but we don't need file name in this console, so just run code. Sample test case 0 successful. Now what about we'll submit the code. Okay, both the test cases got successful. Let's see another tail command here. Here it is asking, in this challenge we practice using tail command to display the last n characters of a text file. Display the last 20 characters. Last 20 characters. So 20 characters is saying, so last 20 characters, we saw how to print the 20 characters to tail -c, and here I am going to write 20. Okay, submit the code. So we solved multiple programming challenges of head and tail, and also we saw the combination of head and tail both middle of a text file programming challenge. So this is the end of the video. In the next video again I am going to solve another important programming challenges of Hackerrank. So stay tuned and keep watching ADHYAN channel. And if you are new to this channel, please like and subscribe and press the bell icon to get regularly updates. Thank you.